We're back with another at-home discoveries. Today is all about Bubble-ology, doing fun stuff with bubbles at home. We've actually got two different experiments that we're going to do today. So we're going to show you what you need for each of them and show you how you can do it at home. For these experiments, the main thing you're gonna need is some bubble solution. If you wanna make your own bubble solution at home, it's very easy. All you need is water and dish soap. You're gonna want about 3 times as much water as dish soap and then mix it up. Let it sit overnight for it to be really effective. You're also gonna need a glove, a kind of cloth glove like this, or even easier, a sock. Should all have those at home. And then you're gonna need a bubble wand. Now you can make your own bubble wand at home using nothing more than a pipe cleaner. First thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to make a bubble wand if you don't have one already at home. This can be easily done with a pipe cleaner. Take the top of the pipe cleaner and just twist it into a circle. You can make the circle any size you want. A medium-sized circle about this big might work best. After that, you're going to get your bubble solution and maybe just practice blowing a bubble or two. There we go. Bubbles are really just air enclosed by the soapy liquid that we have here. Now, when we normally try and catch a bubble, it's really gonna usually pop on our hands because as much as we might clean our hands right now, our hands have natural oils, dirt, grime, all that kind of stuff that bubbles really don't like. But we can get around that using either a cloth glove like this or a sock, which hopefully everyone should have at home. Put that on one of your hands and see if you can actually catch and bounce a bubble on your glove. There we go. So as you can see, we can actually keep the bubble there because it's not being popped by those natural oils and dirt on our hand. See how long you can keep this bubble around. See if you can catch multiples. Kids, see if you can catch your parents' bubbles. Parents, see if you can catch your kids. For our other experiment, we're of course going to need our bubble solution, which we already talked about how to make. And then we're going to need something like this. Now here at the museum, we have a pipette that we've cut the end off of. You can really do this at home with a straw. That's easy enough. The only other thing you're gonna need is a table that you don't mind getting messy. This Bubble-ology experiment is going to be a little bit messy. So make sure to roll up your sleeves and have a nice table that you can do with this. So we are going to try to blow bubbles onto our table and then blow bubbles within those bubbles. So first what we're going to do is take some bubble solution, and kids, with your parents' help, you can actually spread some bubble solution out on the table. Now normally when bubbles would hit a table like this, they usually pop on contact. There's a lot of things on the table, dirt and things like that, that are gonna make that bubble pop. But if we provide a little bubble solution landing pad for our bubbles, we should be able to blow them directly onto the table. So once we've got our nice soapy bubble space on our table, we're gonna take, in my case, a pipette with the end cut off here, or at home, you can really easily do this with a straw. We're gonna get down next to the table, dunk one end of your straw in your bubble solution, make sure it's nice and coated, and see if you can actually blow a bubble on the table. So the first thing you can do is see if you can make different fun bubble shapes on your table. Maybe a little bubble snowman. Lovely. And then another fun experiment you can do, now this might take some trial and error, this can be a little bit difficult, but it's really cool when you do it, is you can try and make a bubble inside of a bubble. So normally when you poke a bubble, it'll pop, but if you're very careful, you can actually push your straw through one bubble, keeping it together, and blow another bubble inside of it. Let's give it a try. Ooh. Not quite on that one. Had one in there for a second. So, as I said before, bubbles are really just air enclosed by soapy liquid around it. So as you see, when you blow a bubble into another bubble, you'll actually see the outside bubble expand as the inner bubble expands as well, because it has to contain all that air that's inside the second bubble, as well as the air inside itself. Let's try that again. See what fun bubble shapes you can make? See how many bubbles you can get inside other bubbles. There we go. Try this at home, have fun, and have a Bubble-ology time.